this is G from G Tai Chung, and it's beautiful today. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's so hot. I'm still wearing my long johns. I don't even know why. I'm crazy. I just watched a video from my buddy Ecstatic One. I'll put a link in the doodly-doo. He's out having a snowball fight with his clone today, and I'm sitting here in like sunshine. I mean, okay, fair enough. I'm in Taiwan, and it's kind of like this. Oh, like this. Here, check it out. Taiwan's way down over here, and then Canada's way back up over here. So yeah, we're a bit kind of far away. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Okay, well, it's not exactly the same day. In Taiwan, we're actually right now, because of daylight savings time, we're actually 13 hours ahead of Canada and the US. So technically, today is tomorrow. So all you people back in North America, you want to know what tomorrow's gonna be like? It's gonna be beautiful. All right, we're just gonna click it into the 7 here and get ourselves an Arizona green tea, because they're us. Who needs a car? A scooter will fit 3 or 4, sometimes 5. Just wanted to say sorry about the sound dropping in a couple of my videos there. My buddy says it's because I got my finger on the microphone or something like that, but it's not. Like, I listened to the video and it sounds fine, and then when I edit it and render it, it comes up and in one of the scenes the sound drops out. So I don't know, maybe it's Splice. I use Splice. I really like Splice. If you're gonna video edit on an iPod, which is what I do, or like the iPhone, same thing, Splice is a pretty excellent program. Just about 99% of my videos are done on that. iMovie is really good, but the problem is when you put a picture on iMovie, it like crops it all small, so you can't really look at it. Only problem with Splice is if you got like a 6-minute scene and you want to chop like the ending of it, you gotta watch the whole video again to see the ending. Like, it won't let you adjust where the little play thing starts from. So that's a bummer, but you know. Actually, there's this company called Avid Studios, and they're one of the best video editing programs apparently. And they just released a new program for the iPad. So hopefully that'll pop up on the iPod pretty soon. I don't see why they didn't do both at the same time. Like, it's pretty much the same, smaller screen, right? And that one's you're gonna be able to do like picture-in-picture and you know, split screen and all that kind of great stuff that you can't do on these video editors. These are pretty basic, right? Cut and paste kind of thing. So anyway, hey, we got palm trees here, eh? I love palm trees, beautiful. So I got a message from one of my viewers down Easter, shoot, 1100, here, this is the message. Geez, I guess I should have told you which one you were looking at before I put it up there, huh? It was, isn't Mandarin a hard language to speak? Well, I'm glad you asked that. That's a very valid point. Yes. And I'll tell you why. One, because the written language, like, you can't read it. If you're learning French or maybe Spanish, you can always just go and buy a bunch of comic books and you can figure out the language by like reading what kids read kind of thing. But the problem with Mandarin is it's all written in Chinese. So like, first you have to learn Chinese, and that's not gonna happen, man. Like, I may one day be able to speak very well, but I am never gonna be able to read this language. That's just craziness. Anyway, so the thing with Mandarin is the grammar is really simple. Like, for instance, there are no plurals. You ask a dude, you know, like, hey, do you have a dog? He'll say, yes, I have dog. But he might have 10 dogs or like 1 dog. You don't know. He just says dog. So that's a problem when I'm teaching my kids in class and I'm putting S's on the end of things to make plurals. They don't understand why you need the S. But the grammar is pretty easy. Like, it's pretty rudimentary, you know. It's like kind of almost caveman talk sometimes. Like, I go store. Something you want? Kind of like that, which is apparently my buddy's learning Russian right now because his fiance is Russian. And he says it's kind of the same type deal. Like, very rudimentary speaking. That, and they also always use the same kind of words. Like, you know, in Canada, or I mean in English, you know. Hey. In English, they'll do like, you say goodbye, see you later, see ya, outs bro, lates and stuff, and like, we use different words to say the same thing, whereas in Mandarin, it's pretty much always the same thing. It's always, 再见, 再见, it's goodbye. And Everybody says Zaijin. Everybody says the same things for the same things. So, geez, you know, I've never read much of their poetry, but it must make reading poetry hard with not a lot of slang. I don't know. Okay, so the grammar's pretty simple, but the pronunciation, man, is just killer. Each word has 5 tones, right? There's the like 5 tones. And depending on which tone you use, it means you got a totally different word. For instance, my name G is like chicken. G is a nasty word. Another G is something else. Like, so when I'm talking to people, right, I'll say the word, and they won't understand me. I'll say it again, and I'll point at what I want. Finally, they'll like, oh, and they'll say the word back to me, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, like, what the hell did I say? Apparently, I said something different. So that's the biggest problem. Even I got a friend. He's been here like 10 years. He's from England, and his Chinese is excellent. It's excellent, but his tones are still horrible. See that, and the other thing is, with Chinese, the language tends to be really vague, so you got to know which context you're talking in. That's beside the point. Anyway, if you want to come to Taiwan, yeah, understanding listening, I have trouble with that still. But like, as far as like getting your point across to say like what you want and stuff, it's not actually too hard. It's not too bad. Like, you know, you just say like, I want this, I want that. Oh, and one of the best things about learning languages, there's 2 words you always want to learn. You want to learn this and that. This and that. So all you need to know is like, I want this, I need this, I want that, I need that. It makes it easier, then you don't have to learn the words for every little thing. You can just say this, that, this. Yeah, right. Anyway, got my Arizona green tea, it's beautiful out. I'm gonna sit down someplace nice and sunny and have a smoke. Sorry about my friends there in Canada with the deep snow, man, I do not miss that. Maybe later today we'll go out and do something else and I'll put that on here. Otherwise, I smile because I got no idea what's going on. See ya.